He adopted me, then turned me into his slave. When I was a little girl, I thought the streets would swallow me whole. Nights were cold, food was scarce, and hope was a fragile thing I could barely hold on to. I prayed for someone to see me, to rescue me from the emptiness that was slowly eating away at my childhood. And then, he came. A kind man, or so he seemed. He smiled at me like I mattered. He told me I deserved better. He said, I will be the father you never had. For the first time in my life, I felt chosen. Special. Saved. At first, it was everything I dreamed of: warm meals, a bed to sleep in, clothes that didn't have holes in them. I called him Daddy and believed I finally belonged somewhere. People in the neighborhood praised him, saying how generous he was to take in a child with nothing. But behind closed doors, the truth was darker. The kindness faded quickly, replaced by commands. I was no longer a daughter in his house, I was a servant. I scrubbed floors until my fingers bled, cooked meals I was never allowed to taste, washed clothes until my back ached. If I made a mistake, his eyes turned cold. His words cut deeper than any blade. And sometimes, the punishment was worse than words. He reminded me constantly that I owed him my life, that without him, I would have starved in the streets. He told me gratitude meant obedience, that my voice didn't matter, only my service. Neighbors thought I was lucky. They saw the roof over my head and the clothes on my body. They never saw the tears I cried quietly in the dark, or the nights I prayed for freedom more than food. Years passed, and the girl who once believed she was rescued began to fade. In her place stood someone broken, someone taught to believe she was worthless unless she obeyed. But deep inside, a spark remained. The same spark that kept me alive on the streets whispered that I was more than what he made me believe. I began to dream again, not of rescue, but of escape. One day, when his guard was down, I found the courage to leave. I walked away with nothing, no money, no family, no security. But for the first time, I carried something greater than all of that: freedom. It wasn't easy. The world outside was still harsh. But at least the chains were gone. Each small victory, the job I found, the friend who listened, the strength I discovered became proof that I was not what he tried to turn me into. Looking back, I see the truth clearly now: he didn't adopt me to give me a better life. He adopted me to control me, to own me. But he didn't win. Because I am still here, still standing, and still speaking. My story carries a message. Not every rescuer is a savior. Gratitude should never be twisted into slavery. And the greatest freedom is found in knowing your worth, even when others try to strip it away. I was a child who wanted love. I was given chains instead. But I broke them, and that is my victory. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more videos.